Welcome back to another episode of Raising the Bar, TKJE podcast. In this episode, we hear from Amanda Castillo, the CEO of Greencastle Media. She has a background in digital media. She's a DIY marketer, a graphic designer, and a musician. Amanda is passionate about supporting small businesses, and she specializes in brand development, increasing brand awareness, and fostering community engagement to help businesses thrive. Plan your steps and take flight. TKJE, Raising the Bar. Welcome back to another episode of Raising the Bar, TKJE podcast. Today we hear from Amanda Castillo, owner of Greencastle Media. Amanda, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Fantastic. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this interview. Definitely want to hear your story. So when it comes to your business, what inspired you to start your business and actually get into the field that you're in?
So, I'm the CEO of Greencastle Media, and I felt like marketing has just been embedded within me for like 20 years, even before I even knew what marketing was. So way back in the long ago, so my roots of digital media marketing, everything kind of go back to just being a nerd and video games and getting into web design, stuff like that. And from there, I got into graphic design. So I started doing t-shirts and flyers and stuff like that. And all that was just, the DIY spirit, doing all that stuff for my band because I'm a musician. I play in the all-female metal band, Suspended. I play guitar and I do vocals. And we've been together for about 20 years. So just, trying to figure out ways to promote our music and get the word out about our music and merchandise. And that's really just how I learned and started going, is just trying to do stuff and figure it out for my projects. And then, over the years, we started getting better and, finally going to school and stuff like that. And, working at the chamber, Rancho Regional Chamber of Commerce, and just helping businesses. So it's just really a passion of mine that I've been working on for a long time.
Okay, so first of all, the fact that you're in a band's really cool. Can respect that. When it comes to identifying opportunities, so through you being in a band and everything that you said that you've done and what you were involved in, when it came to seizing or identifying opportunities within your industry, how were you able to do that when it comes to expanding your business?
So really, besides the DIY stuff, just the graphic design, learning how to do event promotion and stuff like that. So after I got my degree, my first job right out of the gate, I started working at the Rio Rancho Regional Chamber of Commerce. And there, I really feel I got like my 4-year degree in business, seeing all kinds of, businesses start, businesses close, businesses growing, people leaving their day jobs. And it was just really inspiring. And then just there being in that environment. And then, it's just pretty obvious as a small business owner when you're around them enough that there's such a huge need for marketing. And a lot of businesses can't afford it and they don't even know where to begin. And yeah, just, being in the community and really just, you know, boots to the ground, you could see it yourself that there's really a need for marketing and branding and videography, social media management. So, just I really have the chamber to thank for, just really opening my eyes and being in a good environment to see that need for businesses and feeling that need.
Okay, so when it comes to all of that and going after these different opportunities, many people, when it comes to being an entrepreneur, we struggle with trying to maintain doing the business, running the business, being everything to the business. Between that and then balancing work, if we have a job, trying to balance that as well, and then personal life, and then in addition to that, it's self-care. So how have you been able to maintain that balance between work, personal life, and self-care as you've grown and developed your business?
Yeah. For me, and I'm sure for a lot of entrepreneurs, it's still a learning process. I feel especially jumping full force, both feet in to being a small business owner for, just doing it part time as the side gig for so long. It's, we're in the hamster wheel running, we're really trying, and running a business is really hard. And, just trying to figure out how to, you set your own schedule, which is great. but there's no one there to be like, okay, checks and balances, all that stuff. So for me, it was, just something just learning and I'm still working on that's very important. And you don't really realize that, especially for women and, mothers, trying to make dinner and get the bills paid and get the kids off to school and still trying to run a business and maintain. It's just hard. So I think it's just always, you just keep working at it. And I myself have had some resources. My friend, Ann Hager, she's the fitness guru. She's really been trying to help me, kind of change the mindset of, yeah, you work hard, you do a lot for everybody, but what are you doing for you? And it's like so important and so important. I never realized that, especially just being, like I said, full force in the hamster wheel. Like, let's try to get this going. And if you don't take care of yourself, which I've crashed and burned a couple of times, so I'm trying not to do that anymore. But always learning, always growing. But yeah, that's kind of comes down to that thing when you're on the airplane. Like you got to put your mask on yourself before you can help other people. And I didn't realize that, but that's very important.
Now, on those lines, when it comes to people that may be looking to kind of do something that you're doing, get into the same game or something similar, what advice do you have for aspiring entrepreneurs who are looking to turn their passion into a profitable venture, a business, something that they can build from the ground up?
From my experience, what I've found is it's super helpful is, you know, know what you know and know what you're good at. And even more important, know what you're not good at and try to find those resources. If you need a bookkeeper, if you need some consulting, stuff like that, if you see somebody in the industry that's doing really well and you want to go and pick their brain, just ask to go have some lunch or something like that. I was really fortunate. I had a few small business owners that I reached out to, and they were like more than happy to, go hang out, have a drink or some lunch, and kind of let me pick their brain. And you know, it's like really important. You see something that you want, you definitely have to write it down and go after it. So just make a plan and just go after it. Why not?
I feel the exact same way. You make a decision, and once you decide, then right, I always say plan your steps and take flight.
Hmm.
And really that's what I believe a lot of people need to do when it comes to being an entrepreneur or a business owner in general is plan your steps, take flight and, and keep going. Now, when it comes to advice that you've been given or any type of maybe key nuggets of information, any kind of education, can you give our listeners just one piece of business advice that has stuck with you while you've been on this journey that has helped you along the way that you're just it's gonna stick with you forever?
I think it kind of goes back to know what you're good at and know what you're not good at, and get help, find resources. Most people are more than willing to sit down and answer questions, and most people want to see you succeed. So, but if they seem busy or whatever, just ask. It doesn't hurt to ask, and just filling those gaps of where you might need help is just really important. And then just be mindful about how you spend your time because sure, I could change my own oil, right? But it's gonna take me like 3 hours. So, just, if you're gonna sure, you could draw, but, this artist could do it way more efficiently and just, just being mindful of your time and make sure you're spending it the best way you can.
Okay, so time management is something that's very crucial.
Mhm.
Well, Amanda, thank you so much. And when it comes to your business and really being able to find you, how can people find you, get a hold of you, talk to you, and see if they can utilize your services?
Okay, so our website is greencastlemedia.us, and we're on all the socials, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. You can email me at greencastlemediann at gmail.com or give us a call, 505-379-0715. And, here to help with branding, marketing, getting your websites up to par, social media. We can cover everything when it comes to digital marketing. And we also do t-shirts as well.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that part. Okay. So you
Yeah.
do t shirts. Well, that's
Hmm.
awesome. Well, again, thank you so much. We got a lot out of it, and I wish nothing but many blessings and much success to you and your business. So thanks again for taking the time and doing this interview.
Thank you, Ken. Appreciate it.